Hola clase. Today we're going to be talking about the comparison of the preterite and the imperfect. So let's first go over the preterite, which we learned in chapter 8. And the imperfect we'll go over in just a little bit. So in the preterite is used to narrate a main event of a story or something that already happened in the past. So there's a beginning and an end to it. Beginning and an end. For example, él entró en el café. He entered the cafe. Pidió un café con leche. Asked for a coffee with milk. Lo tomó. He drank it. Le pagó al mesero. And he paid the waitress. So, every action in the sentence, there was a beginning and an end to it. Sandra cortó el pastel. Sandra cut the cake. Y se lo sirvió a los invitados. And she served it to the guests. A beginning and an end. Now, the imperfect. The imperfect we also saw in chapter 8, but the imperfect talks about a couple different things here. So first, it talks about past actions, just like the preterite. But it talks about past actions in process. That is the difference between the two. So the comparison between the preterite and the imperfect is the imperfect is a past action in process, or a continuous action, a habitual action that takes place in the past. For example, and I like to look at these diagrams. There is a beginning and an end in the preterite. In the imperfect, there were several times that that same idea, same action took place. So, todos bailaban en la fiesta. It's a continuous action in process. They all used to dance or were dancing at the party. They were all dancing at the party. Siempre tenía una piñata en mis fiestas. Siempre tenía, I always had una piñata, a piñata en mis fiestas, in my parties. So I always used to have a piñata in my parties. It's not one party, it's every party that he or she had, there was a piñata. So it's a habitual action, something that took place more than once in the past. It is also used to describe, and we're going to go over each one of these. Conditions, people, and places in the past. But when telling a story, right here, it's going to communicate the background information or details. For example, era medianoche y llovía. It was midnight and it was raining. Ella tenía 15 años y era alta. She was 13 years old and was tall. Se llamaba Lourdes. She was called Lourdes. And the last one, la sala estaba decorada con globos. The classroom was decorated with balloons. So all those are conditions, people, and places in the past. So I hope this video has helped you guys understand the comparison between the preterite and the imperfect. Always remember, the preterite is when you have a beginning and an end, and the imperfect is when it's habitual action, something that happens more than once in the past. Alright, chicos. Adios, hasta luego, and please reach out to me if you have any questions. Ciao.